In this one, I'm opening my own bookshop and adopting cats whilst talking to you about books, life, the new year, and everything in between. This is Bookshop Simulator, and I'm MadMorph. If you're new here, welcome. This is my channel where I play games, mostly to distract you from life for a short spell or to help you fall asleep. And if you're returning, welcome home. I'm glad you're here. Please do let me know your favourite book of all time in a comment below the video, and let's begin Bookshop Simulator. Set up bookcase. Bookcase delivered outside. Install it in your shop. And here we are in our new little village with some sort of synth fairy tale music playing. We've arrived at our first bookshop. Hello, ma'am. I live here now. Or sir, I don't know. And opening up my own bookstore. Hi, I'm the new bookshop owner, and well, people don't seem too friendly here, but once they meet me and buy my books and see my wonderful prices, perhaps they will warm to me and even welcome me as one of their own. Let's take this inside. Let's get a little look around. It's a skinny old shop, isn't it? Skinny old shop. Throw that down on the ground and shut the door. How do we open it up? F. Whoa. There we go. Our first bookshelf. Place along the wall. Well, if it's going to be our first bookshelf, we shall have it here. Great success. Set up the shop counter, delivered outside. How have you been? I hope you've been well. It's been a while since I've seen you. It's been Christmas, it's been New Year's, and we are back with some new videos. There'll be some new Sleep series stuff coming soon as well. Just takes a little bit longer to do that, getting back into the swing of things. And, you know, guys, it's winter. It's time for hibernation. It's not necessarily the time to rise and grind and start your new year. So if you're feeling a little bit unmotivated, as I have been myself, the truth is you're meant to be snuggled up somewhere with a good book or with some soup or something, and all of the nuts and berries and firewood that you've cut through the summer, waiting for spring. You know, that's the truth of it. The real New Year's in spring, so cut yourself some slack. You'll be alright. Start slow. Go easy. Everything's going to be fine. Buy 3 book licenses. Open Books and More tablet app. Navigate to licenses. Okay, Books and More. Didn't Amazon start as a bookshop? It's kind of funny to think of now, right? That Amazon started out selling books. And now look at it. Filth. Okay, so it wanted me to buy licenses to books. We have 1650, so let's go with The Bad Batsby, which is, of course, I would think, The Great Gatsby, which I have read some of on the podcast and enjoyed. Need to go back to it. We'll go with Count Vlagula, which is, of course, Dracula, which I've also read on the podcast, and The Halfling, which I would assume is The Hobbit, as we have here Jolkien R.R. Tolkien, The Halfling, and we'll buy those 3 licenses. Those will be our first 3 books. Oh, actually I haven't read The Hobbit yet. I'm going to read The Hobbit this year, but I have read The Lord of the Rings. I read for the first time. Beautiful book. Guys, if you are going into the darkness, feeling despair in the 2026, pick up The Lord of the Rings. It is a book full of hope. Open Books and More tablet and purchase 2 orders of books. Okay, here we go. We've got book covers. Lovely. We can order these in. Looks just like The Great Gatsby book cover. I guess I'll buy The Hobbit as well. Order 2 orders of books. I did that. Maybe I have to buy now. There we go. I'm going to share them. But I thought I would start the year with this as a nice little ease-in so we can hang out and run a little bookshop together, and I can chat to you before we do big sleep videos. And also, it's the 5-year anniversary of my podcast starting, where I read books, so it seemed like this was kind of perfect, you know, I have to say, for us. to dive into. 5 years I've been reading books and helping people sleep, which led to the sleep series on this channel, where I play games and help you sleep. And my acceptance of myself just being a sleep tonic, a sleep potion, a Sandman, you know? Insert your own nickname before things here. That was terrifying. She walked right through me like I was in Fright. It's like I'm a Michael J. Fox and Ghost went right through me. Interact with price tag on shelf to adjust prices. Okay. So the average cost is 9. We're selling it for 14. The profit is 5. That's fine. Sounds good. Nice little markup, if anything. Interact with the light switch. Okay. Interact with the open close sign and open your store to customers. I would love to run a little shop in real life, but I would hate to deal with people. So, you know, really I just want to own a space that I just exist in, I think. And have no one ever come in. Interact with the checkout counter and wait for a customer to purchase items. If you could open any shop yourself, money's no object, don't have to worry about making money. It's like a hobby shop for yourself. What would you sell? Would you sell books? Would you sell comics? Would you sell miniatures? Would you sell Pokemon? I don't know. Whatever you want. Let me know. Right. Madam, what can I do for you? Interact with the counter and wait for the customer to purchase. 2 books. Very good. I will take your money. Money received, 40. Give change, 850. 5, 6, 7, 8. And a 2 25s. Pull lever. Satisfying. Oh yes, 1 for you and 1 for a gift, dear. Lovely. Thank you very much. That's 49.49. Money received. No change, no tip, no charge. Very good, very good, very good. Open Books and More tablet app and navigate to the Licenses tab right after I serve this customer. Thank you very much, dear. Open Book tab, navigate to Licenses and unlock Depot Max. Right, I don't know why that took me so long to read. Bloody hell. Oh, God. What's happened to my brain in the winter? Unlock Depot Max. Where's that? What are you saying? What are you saying? What are you saying? Open Books. Navigate to Licenses. Unlock. Okay, so that's what I want to unlock. Licenses. Why is it hiding amongst the books? Licenses. Depot, or depot, as they say in America. But it's not here amongst the books. Books. That's all I have is licenses. Maybe I have to like level up the shop. Don't know. Oh wait, it says buy a new book license. I'm actually an idiot. No, I'm not. We must leave negative self-talk in 2025, my love. We cannot do this. Let's do Robots Dream of Electric Cats, which is of course the Robots Dream of Electric Sheep by Philip K. Dick, that would become Blade Runner as a movie. Yes, sir, sorry. I've been standing here for 17 minutes whilst you dithered in that tablet. I do apologise. I'm quite old, and I dither with technology. Aren't you a sort of content creator type? You should know everything about technology. Indeed. Money received, change 11. I'm never shopping here again. Ah, that was a penny. Oh dear. 5, 5, 5. No. There you go. He's definitely never coming back. Oh, goodness me. Ooh. A credit card. How fancy. How futuristic. I've let you get away with doing the wrong charge here. It says 31.50, and then I put 31... Oh. 31.3150. Okay, I've got to do the dot. 3150. Farewell, Aragog. It's a good, I worked in a shop for a while. It's a good thing there was never any customers. Right. Also 31.50. Oh god, 50. There we go. Right. 60, change 11, 10, 1. Because it's in bills. You see, I'm British, I don't know if you can tell. And I thought it was a £1 coin, but it's a 1 cent. We don't have a £1 bill, paper bill here. Whose bill? We just have coins. So that's what threw me. And I would ask for your I've given you too much change, dear. How do I? Right, there we go. Sorry. For your forgiveness. Thank you very much. Another card payment there. It's only 14 this time. All done. Tickety-boo. Very good. Look at you. Dapper in a suit and off to wherever you are going. That's not your change. I keep reading the price as the change because I'm talking whilst I'm running the shop. Goodness me. Right, let's order the new books in. Ah, we unlocked this. Wonderful. So we can get a new bookshelf ordered. And we can order some more books. Our new books. There we go. And then I would guess we buy now. Buy now. Got it. So yeah, I hope your year's been off to a good start, but I just wanted to let you know, if it's not been, don't panic, you know. Do not panic. As I always say, it'll all be okay in the end. If it's not okay, it's not the end. So you just carry on. You just keep on keeping on, keep on trucking, okay? It'll work out. Let's go ahead and open on... Oh, we're sold out of books. My goodness me. There we go. It's time to get some more on the shelves then, isn't it? Go ahead and have Dracula up there. So yeah, it's the 5-year anniversary of my podcast. Very proud of it. It's been, you know, I've kept doing it for 5 years and don't think I've ever really missed a week, other than when I got very, very ill and lost my voice, literally couldn't do it. So, you know, that's an achievement, isn't it? Are you going to buy this? Oh yeah, I've got to put it in the bag for you. There we go. 13. Boom. Wonderful. 2 new books coming in. Changes of 10. And hold the snap key and point at the side panel of another bookshelf. Right? Oh, I was meant to do that when placing the bookshelf to snap. Right. Let me pick this one up. Hold the snap key, control. Ah, there you go. And then it snaps to it. Perfect. No rest for the wicked. And I am a wicked one, ma'am. Here we are. I feel like if I actually worked in a busy shop like these days, I would just try and say something like kind of quirky and weird to everyone who came in to like leave them thinking about it for the rest of the day, where they'd be like, what did they mean by that? You know? 26.50. Yeah. Oh. Sorry, I didn't mean to exclaim. You're the biggest and best customer we've had so far. Hope you didn't take that as any kind of judgment. That's the worst thing in a shop, isn't it? When they judge. You know, you ever like buy a bunch of stuff in the supermarket and they're like, oh, someone's having a nice night. Having a party. Like, that's dinner for one. That's all for me. Having a little movie night, thanks. Like, don't, you know? Just scan the thing. I don't want the chit-chat. 13. Here we go, darling. There you go. Okay. Buy a personal shelf in Depot Max. Buy now. Bye-bye now. Open up. Let's put it on the back wall here since it's mine. Spray can delivered outside. Pick it up and interact with the bookshelf. Spray can. Spray can. This. Okay, so we can change the colors. Let's have air. Garish. Let's go dark. Wonderful. Run your shop until closing time at 8 PM. That's a long day, huh? 26.50. Thank you very much. No change, no charge. 26.50. Thank you very much. Good day, ma'am. It is now 5 PM. The old clock watching begins as you can't wait to go home for the evening. But yeah, I've lost my voice twice and missed weeks. I'm talking about on the Patreon, by the way. I've never missed weeks. I have missed 3 episodes every so often where it's on Spotify, Google, Apple, and everywhere you get podcasts, down to sleep. So I'm very proud of that because I love it. I get to read books and sharing the love of that with people. And 5 years is a beautiful round number. And I guess I'm going to do, for the 5-year anniversary, I'm going to do like an AMA on there on the Patreon, I think. Got to start getting questions in there. But let me know what your favourite book is, if you have a favourite book, in a comment below. Every time I read a new book, it becomes my favourite book. I like liking things, and you probably, if you're not new to the channel and you've been here a few times, you'll notice that when I play games too, where I'm always just like, oh, look at this. This is amazing. Wow, guys, this game, like, I enjoy enjoying things. When I watch a movie, I'm like, oh, it's the best movie of that was so good. And maybe when I like digest it a bit more and at the end of the year, I'll think, this was the better one, this game, you know, but when you're in the moment, you should just let yourself tap into that joy that something can bring you and think it is wonderful, you know, if you can. Put the critic to bed whilst you're in the activity of enjoying the thing, and you can always think about it after, in a more critical way. Let's get some more books in. These are quite, these are cheaper and selling well, so let's get those. I wonder why the halfling costs so much more. I don't know. Let's buy one of each, just because I want to have everything on the shelf. Let's open this up. The halfling. I'm going on an adventure. But after 5 years, I would say definitely there's a few that stuck out to me off the top of my head. And I'll probably go into more detail in it on another episode. Dorian Gray was amazing. And I have really, really enjoyed The Lord of the Rings. Reading the entire trilogy in book form has been amazing. But I would probably just say every book that I've read, I haven't read a bad one. I love them all. Oh, so many books. Really enjoying Anne of Green Gables at the moment. That was great. So wholesome. That would be my book recommendation to pick up, or the episode to start with if you haven't listened to the podcast before, because it's just so wholesome and nice. If you need some lightness for 2026, Anne of Green Gables, wonderful. But the book's better than the show, because I started watching the show and I cried like 5 times because they made it all really serious and traumatic, like after the first episode, and changed the storyline, and I was like, oh man. This is really heavy compared to the book, which is really sweet. Complete the day. Run your shop until 8 PM. Used book delivery. Reward. Close your shop. I've closed. End day. There we go. Wonderful. Can I rename it? It's called the Down to Sleep Bookshop. Wonderful. Someday. Alright, so we've got a delivery of a plinth. Okay, let's rotate that around and have that. I guess, is this a display like for in the window? Or do people have to access it? It looks like it's a display unit. Anyway, put it there and we'll find out, I suppose. Open Depot Max, a tablet app. Buy used bookcase. Used bookshelf. Buy now. Okay. Pop this one up. Use snap. Rotate and snap. Used books. Very nice. Let's open this up. Oh, it's a magical loot box. Very good, very good. What's this one? Hermes Ledger. 10% discount in apps. Okay. Cool. What do I do? Oh, place on the pedestal, activate the ability. Oh, this is magic. Right. Let's have the magic back here. That's interesting. Unexpected, eh? So what are these? The two spires could be the two towers. We've got the very angry caterpillar, the very hungry caterpillar. Robot's dream of electric cats. AFK girl, what would that be? AFK girl. Can I, is there like a synopsis if I look at it? The manservant's tale. Handmaiden's tale. Great Gatsby. Away with the breeze. Don't know. Fellowship of the Bling. Fellowship of the Ring. And we're good to go. Interact with the checkout counter and wait for customers. So we're doing some more, but let's get some more books on the shelves before the chaos of the day starts. Get some more orders in whilst we've got the money in the pocket. Okay. Yeah, I'm looking forward to reading more books this year. And looking forward to doing some more writing as well. So it felt like the perfect game to start the year off with for Inspirada. For moi. Because I write the, first of all, I write the kind of... What do we do with these boxes? Is there a bin around here? Wait. Ah, there we go. Just littering the street. No wonder nobody's stopping and talking to me. Goodness. I write the scripts and stuff for the podcast with the meditations and like the roleplay stuff, the vampire boyfriend audio that's on the shop. So I'm going to do some more of those, but also can I tell you guys, I think I would like to write a book. I think I would like to write some stories. And that's just between me and you here, okay? And I usually don't talk about the things I'm going to do before I do them, but I'm speaking this one into existence because I've already started. It's going to be a really long time, but I got to keep working at it and do it and tell some good stories, you know? So there we go, speaking that into existence and sharing it with you. Because that's always been a dream of mine. When I was a kid, I wanted to be like an actor, and then I wanted to be a writer, and then I wanted to be in music. I just love the arts, guys. And then, you know, I want to like re-explore that. I'm at the age now where it starts to re-explore what your inner child needs, you know, before you pop the clogs and toddle off this mortal coil, etc., etc., darling. So that's my advice to you. If you've got a dream, bloody follow it, you know. Here we go. Let's open the shop. Bum, bum, bum. Just for fun. I don't need to sell 1 million books. I honestly would just like to write some stories and then just like self-publish them, honestly. And if one person bought it and read it and said that was nice, I would be like, dope. That's awesome. You know, it's not, I guess that's the luxury a little bit of the fact that I do other stuff as my job, is I kind of want to do that as a thing of expression and just like, oh my god, so many books. Sorry, not judgmental, just excited for you. $2. To do it, you know? Just to do it. Just to do it and to share it, which is how you should approach all things. As I've always said, if anyone, you know, sometimes people are like, what's your advice for starting a YouTube channel? What's your advice for a podcast and this stuff? And it's like, do what attracts you. Do what you love. Do what you're passionate about, and don't do it for money. Okay? Because if you love it, and you keep doing it and you get better at it, that stuff comes. Don't start it with the intention for any of that stuff, because this one's not for sale. Thank you very much. Because the other, you know, that stuff all follows. And I'm of the belief, I really think if you set out for the other stuff, then it's almost like the universe will hold you back from it. Or it won't be how you want. It'll be like a monkey's paw type thing. Like, I really feel like you have to go into stuff with good intentions. And the rest of it can come in time, you know? Bum bum. I know we live in a world of hustle culture and set your goals and this much a month and do it out and all the rest of it, but I really think that if you go in with a greater intention, there's power in that. And that intention can be, I would like 10 people to watch my video and to enjoy it and have a better day because of it. That's a great intention to have to go into it. Or just really, or doing it for yourself even, just I enjoy the act of this creation and I'm going to do it, is also a worthier intent than thinking you're going to get rich doing something. And certainly anyone doing any kind of self-expression or art will tell you there are a million ways that are easier to make money than doing any kind of art. So that's why I think if that is the intention, you don't really make it and you don't really last. As someone that's been doing it for over a decade. And a lot of that time, very poorly paid. Took me 10 years, but I've loved it, so that's really all that matters. Hello dear, what have we got? I find so much peace in these games where we have a checkout and we do the whole ringing up thing. I mean, this is a nightmare in real life, but there's something about it in a video game. So enjoyable. So enjoyable. Reminds me of when we did that supermarket game, which was also a good time. So we're just serving 20 customers for now. A bit warm in here. It's been super cold start to the year here. It's been like actual snow. We had actual snow in January, which was absolutely crazy. And it was absolutely freezing. So cold. Oh, card. There we go. 57. Weather's crazy. It's still cold, but it's warming up a little bit. I was down the river the other day with the swans. Put that on my Insta story if you want to see. Instagram.com/MadMorph, and the highlight is called Ducks. For my last 3 years with the wildlife and the ducks and the swans. Let's buy some more bucks. Get these shelves full. Serve our customers here. Bump bump. Okay. Change of 12. Boom. Love this big lever. How satisfying. Do you know what this reminds me of? Is like, this feels like a kid's checkout thing. Like, so old school. Satisfying. Just the 113. Books are expensive, aren't they? Alright, we've got some more has arrived. Let's get these into the bin as well and restock our shelves as they are. Looks like we've got bills to pay. Bills. Destiny's Child. Open this up. Dracula on here. Navigate to the bill, pay app, and pay bill. App. Bill. Bills. Navigate to the bill, pay app, bill pay. Oh, we're going to get employees? Interesting. Let's pay our rent. Let's pay electricity. And we're good. Hello, dear. What can I get for you? All of these books? There you are, darling. That's 71.50, 71.50, 71.50. Thank you very much, dear. See you next time. Hello. 15. Boom, boom. 3 books for you, darling. 48.50. Thank you very much. Come again. 2 for my sweet. 30.5. Thank you very much, tree. Cool. See you next time. Let's just ring you up, and then we're going to go into our app, and we're going to go... What does it say? Navigate to the Expandy Land app. Choose a tile. Expand the floor space of your shop. Reward a paint bucket. Hello, have you just come over from Stardew Valley or Coral Island? What's happening here? Let's get these off and going down there, then $2 down there. I've been reading Wuthering Heights because I'm trying to finish it before the new film comes out. And it's so funny to me, there's a character in there called Joseph, and it's literally written on the page, like the thickest, like, I think it's Yorkshire, isn't it? And the moors, really, really thick northern speak. And it's crazy to read, you know. It reminds me of The Secret Garden, which also did that, with the gardener character in there, but it's even harder to read, you know. 58, there we go. Let me do this thing. And so I'll be doing this thing, and I'll be like, Catherine came back to Wuthering Heights, and then it's like, yep, I was out when they go to the maternity and the bear from Joseph. And I have to tell them, I'm like, guys, it literally says this on the page. It's like that. I'm not taking the mic. Expandyland. Let's get this one. Consider thy expansion. Oh, we've got to paint the walls as well. Very good. 6, 5, and 6. Next. 80s. 8, 5, 6, 7, 8. I'm glad the maths is nice and easy and not stressful, I'll be honest with you, because I have the thing where, like, maths is just shuts my brain down. Kind of refuses to do it, you know? We've got a new paint can for the wall. Wow. And there are some tiles outside, apparently. Open this up and put tiles on the floor, not on the wall, you silly Billy. I'll keep those back here as well. Thank you very much, dear. Stick that on the card for you and have yourself a wonderful day. Thank you very much, dear. Put that with the 12 change and have yourself a wonderful afternoon. Thank you very much, darling. Put that on the card for you and have yourself a beautiful evening. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And 6 change. She's like, why didn't he say have a wonderful something to me? What's wrong with me? What did I do? Why does it hurt me? Overthinkers everywhere. Know how it feels. Books and more. Let's get some more books in. And also we should get some more licenses. Yeah, so look, the prices do change. The market price has gone down on those. Let's get another box of used books in and buy some more licenses. We're going to go with... Let's go with... Oh my god, Dankenstein. It's Frankenstein, which I also read recently after I watched the movie. I loved the movie. So I did like an hour-long episode, the first act, on the podcast. It's free. You can hear it for nothing. And let's get... The Prince Groom. Is that the Princess Bride fantasy? Let's get that one. And let's get... Oh, that'll do for now. Don't go crazy, sweetheart. Go back. Oh, didn't buy my books. Let's get some Dankenstein and some Prince Groom ordered in, since we've got the money. And let me do these for you. There we go. No change required. It's almost the end of the day. I guess you could change the prices by thinking what you paid for it and what the market was and then tweak it, but I mean, who's got the time? To be honest, let's get this done before we close up for the day. $1 change. Shop's about to level up as well to level 5. It all changes to a very peaceful vibe in here when the light goes down and the moon comes out. Oh, we can hire an employee now. Here's our used books. So we didn't get a different perk, but we did get a bunch of books. Oh, a rare book. Look at that. The Famous Battles, 1st edition. I guess, do we need somewhere special to sell a rare book? Oh, guys. Alright, we're closed, but I'll ring you up real quick. 17.5. And you've got money. 5, 6, 7. Alright, we're closed. Thank you very much. Get these all up on the shelves, ready to sell. Don't give me hell, just ring the bell. But not if you're in Minecraft and we're trying to sleep swell. Well, 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 3 little holes in the ground. Bad bats beyond the shelf, and look what I found. My calling. Let's see. It said about recruiting, but I'm wondering. A rare bookshelf can flame. You need a shelf for rare books, huh? Also, I would probably like pretend to be from somewhere else. I'm gonna open a shop and pretend to be Italian. Or Australian, hello mate, come on in, buy some used books. How's it going? I just watched Australian Love Island recently, so it should be really good at it, but it's not really... Oh no, what do you mean I'm not actually Australian? You're not gonna buy my books anymore. And we can... Ah! Put this back. I just want the book. Take item. Okay. I'm gonna put it up for a little bit more, since, I mean, it's rare, right? So we could put it up for a little extra. Now, I was saying about employees on Zap Recruiter. Eileen, Lottie, and Jacob, and Ramona, and Marius. So they start cheap and have different levels of what they're good at. And a cheaper hiring fee. I wonder how quickly they level up. 75 a day for Lottie seems better because similar a day, but actually a good few more skills there as a starting point with 3 for cashier. Hired our first employee. Okay, let's end the day. Probably should have hired her tomorrow. I think I just paid a day's wages for nothing. Alright, we've got quite a bit of money. Let's get some more books on the shelves. Let's go ahead and do... What's this? A Quart of Horns, a Quart of Fog and Rage. Romance. A Quart of Horns and Poses. Is this, Akatar? A Quart of Thorns, isn't it Thorns and Roses? Fog and Rage. Fight and Waste. I haven't read it, but I just know because like once a week I'll get a message or a comment of someone asking me to read it on the podcast. For the last 2 years of my life. Tiny Women, Little Women. Let's buy that one. I'm going to read that one at some point. Let's get some kids' books. Let's get The Very Angry Caterpillar. Oh, I need level 7 for more licenses. I didn't realize that was a thing. Ah, so cute. Who grew up reading The Very Hungry Caterpillar? Me did. There we go. What was your favorite book as a kid? Growing up? Oh, I think I need another shelf, actually. What was your favorite childhood book? I really liked Roald Dahl. I loved Choose Your Own Adventure books, which, you know, tracks for my life. And how do we... Not in books anymore. Depot. Basic bookshelf. Let's get another one. We can also get different flooring. Carpets as well. Let's have a rug. Really holds the room together. And, actually, have this here. Nice. What else did I like? I did read a lot as a kid, but I'm trying to remember specifically what books I liked. Snap. Control, snap. There we go. Ah, let's paint these shelves. Bum, ba-dum, bum, bum. I should ask my mum, she'd remember. Paint, paint, paint. I did like buying Terry Pratchett books, but then I didn't read them. I just liked the covers and the idea of them. That was when I was a bit older and I was like getting them for myself. And I kept buying them and not reading them. I was just like, but the cover art's really nice. It's cool. The halfling. Oh, I don't like that it's not filling the shelf completely. Tiny women. I know I loved The Wind in the Willows, but I don't know whether that was me loving the like the adaptations, the TV adaptation, or if I was read the book. I'm actually really curious to know if they read to me when I was like little and what I liked, other than the standard like Hungry Caterpillar, Not Now Bernard, and books like that. Need another shelf. Frankenstein. I guess I could just top these up after they're done. Let me take these ones off and put up this because it's a different book. Cute! It looks so cute on there. And I'll just store these in the corner for now. Alright, let's open. I like that the day doesn't start until you actually open, so you can actually kind of just like chill out and do stuff. Did you just steal? So you put it in your bag. Employee details. Let's get you running cashier. Because that seems to be where I'm slowing down a little bit. And let's watch you do your job. Great. It's a little slow, but it's probably about as fast as me, to be honest with you. Let's be real. It just keeps everything ticking over, whilst I can actually do a little bit of work on decorating the place. What if over here we'll change the carpet? You could almost do like a little kids book area or something. Tempted to do the black and white stripes, but this might look terrible. So that's paint for the wall, actually. What about a purple area? This is like, this carpet with lines looks like the old sort of carpet you'd see in Blockbuster. And then like an orange paint for the wall. A power wall. Ooh, this red paint with trim. Let's play with this a little bit. Red paint, let's put along this where the cashier is. I almost want to... Oh, yeah, I quite like this. And then just let me store this for now. And actually before we do it, maybe we should see how much the next bit of land is. Oh, 1,000. And it's what's behind. Let's do that. Okay. And then we have more paint. That could be like a cute little kids book area. I think it's very important. For the children's. I'm going to change the wall color. It's all wrong. Let's get a different paint in. Depot Max. Wall paint customization. Blue? Maybe it's the carpet. Red. The cyan's so strong. Try the blue. And I want to try the black and white tiles. Zany. Let's try yellow too. Okay, what's this color? That's the yellow. How about a yellow back wall? Dun 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 dun. There's the tiles. And then this is the blue. Ah, I didn't know it was going to have that to it. How does it look if it's all blue? The tile's not really giving kid area. I must be honest. We'll just go with the nice blue. And it's definitely got to be carpeted. Go with the carpet with lines and this one. I need somewhere to store all of this stuff. For decorating. Driving me crazy. There we go. That looks a bit more chill. For sure. I'm just going to throw those outside for now. We'll leave the black and white tiles for something else. Let's get back to stocking our shelves as we have a bit of space now. To refill on Denkensteins. And that's carpet. Can go outside for a minute. And I'll just store the paint back there. So the money keeps racking up and the people keep coming in. Someone bought the rare book. Look at that. Let's get some more. Another box of used books. Let's see if we get another one. Boom, boom, boom. That looks like a rare book. It's a first edition of Lord of the Bling. Only for 215. That would go for so much more, wouldn't it? That would be crazy. There we go. Put it up a little bit. Then we've got some used books. The shelf. Accessible. Libraries are so important. For sure. Oh, that's a nicer carpet. There we go. I sometimes wish I had more of a reason to go to the library. Like, I miss going to the library. It's just... You can own so many books now and get so many books that you almost just don't have the reason to, in a way that there's not enough to like get you to go and sit in there and read or browse. Like, I like to go in and browse and have a look, but I don't actually like take the books out, you know? And I do sort of miss litter box. We can get a cat and a food bowl. Excuse me, where is this? Where is this? Is there a cat, a pet thing? Shop locations. Blep Mart. That's cats. Pets, but there's no pets in there yet. Oh my gosh, adopt. Mr. Socks, Shadow, Luna, Peanut, Sir Flufflewiggles, Whiskers, Ambrose, Nina, Coffee Bean, Ink, Max, Tom. Ink. For the writing dreams. Oh, we can only get one? Okay, so we need a cat bed, food bowl, litter box, water bowl. Put up for adoption? Never. You live here forever and ever, my darling. Let me just get everything set up for you. I have to order your stuff. One moment, dear. One moment, one moment. Come on inside. Come on inside. It's okay. 2 seconds, darling. I know you don't want to be in there for very long. You won't have to be. I'm gonna take good care of you. I just need to get your food out so that you know that this is your home. You don't run away anyway, and you've got a nice little munch for you to have right here. There you go, sweetheart. Welcome home. Little ink splodge. Hi, baby. Okay, we've got ourselves a little bookshop cat. Here's your bed. You're going to live amongst the kids area and keep them company. And we put your litter over here for now, away from your food. Got to put their food, litter away from their food or they don't like it. Very sensitive. So over here, we shall get some more bookshelves for this area. Probably spent too much money there, but it's fine. Need to decorate. Make it feel like he's living among the books. Here we go, and snap. And then 2 more. Bum bum bum. But yeah, what would you be if you could be anything? What did you want to be? What did you want to be growing up? And what is you be? You know? What is you be now? And what is you want to be? Never let the dreams go. Even if you've got stuff you need to do for right now. Oh my god, look at this precious. Curling up in the bed. So cute. Sorry. Even if you've got stuff you need to do right now, you've got responsibilities and you're on another path for the minute, never let your dreams go. Keep that even as an ember in your chest to come back to. Because you never know when it'll ignite again. I used to have like books and notebooks and notepads and paper and files upon files full of stuff and things and writings and ideas and all the rest of it. And coming back to it now and making the time for it at my big age all these years later it's an interesting feeling to be like, oh yeah, I used to bloody love doing this and sitting here and thinking about it and it being a thing where your brain goes to. As long as it takes for you to get that little bit of time to think about it again or to make the space. All you got to do is keep that ember, that little bit of a spark for when you can, because I know it's not always helpful to hear follow your dreams if you're unable to, but just as long as you keep the dream alive and try to, you know, have the intention that you will go to it one day, you know. That's how it can happen. You are the master of your own fate and commander and Russell Crowe of your future, okay? Just never let it go. Keep on going. I feel like I always wanted to be an actor is like the earliest thing I can remember, which is funny because you couldn't pay me any money in the world now to like be on camera acting. But that was like my, I'm talking like little kid thoughts. I don't know what I had before that. I'm the astronaut, I'm the firefighter, you know, that kind of age. But just what I remember is acting and music. Bum bum bum. Sometimes so funny to think of the different... Oh, we're all out of books. It's the different... We're all out of books? Why didn't you tell me? I spent all the money on bookshelves. And the different paths that your life could have taken. Very, very much everything, everywhere, all at once, I think is why that film resonated so much, is because it really tapped into that idea for people. Of all of your paths. All of the things you could have been but still could be, you know. But also part of that film was about accepting where you're at and making the most of that, so if I recall. It's important too. New day. We've almost completed our first week. It is Thursday. And I think I'm going to have to spend whatever I have left on some books. On the cheapest of books. Until we get a bit of money back in. I have literally $1. So let's open up straight away and start getting some money in. $15. It's a long road back to the top, lottie lot, but it'll be alright, don't worry, you'll still get paid. You're not going to lose your job. You're not going to lose your job. As long as you sell some books. I'm taking a walk to go and cry in the flowers because we're almost bankrupt. My dream, it's all falling apart. Oh, what are these? Poppies? Mmm. Beautiful. Sounds like interstellar imitation music. Docking scene. We are lined up. Just like my dream of having this filled with children's books and children's books only. Even though there are no children in this entire village. But, look at these empty shelves now. We must be patient to order some books. There is literally no children. There's no children that come into the shop, but perhaps their parents will buy the books for them. Oh, I was just seeing how far we can explore, but people just come on down. I like the variety of people's clothes. They all seem to be wearing stuff. Everyone's ignoring the cat there, which is rude. Let's get a box of used. Maybe we'll get lucky and get a rare book to sell. What do you got? Oh. Game design for dimwits. We've got a rare book. Let's see what we have. Lonesome Pigeon. Lonesome Pigeon? What's that? Stuart Big, Stuart Little, the astrologer... Excuse you. Excuse you, ma'am. The astrology killer, before she picked it up. The Zodiac, that would be. The Two Spies, Return of the King. How to win enemies and dissuade people would be that. How to make friends and influence people, I think it's called. And then we've got the Dummies book, which is the game design for dimwits, which is the famous For Dummies series. Put the price up on. Right. Bought it before I could put the price up. Cheeky bugger. Okay. Let's get another box of the used. They seem to be very popular. Selling like bloody hotcakes. No rares. I like that, the used books being like a rare thing. It must be what opening Pokemon packs is like. Honestly, I had a pretty rough start to January, just in terms of like feeling good and like good enough to make videos and stuff. And I went like through a day of just like, I was scrolling and I don't even like know Pokemon or collect Pokemon. I know of Pokemon obviously, but I've never had a Pokemon card. And I somehow ended up on Pokemon TikTok and watching vendors at events dealing with like kids at the Pokemon who collect Pokemon cards, and they always like give them free cards and stuff, and it's so cute. And I spent like a whole afternoon just scrolling through, and like every other video on TikTok was these really, really cute, wholesome videos of these vendors being like, hey, what's your favorite Pokemon? And then being like, hey, pick anything you want in a binder, or this one's for you and this one's for free. And it was just so nice. It was so kind and sweet, and you could see how it was making people's days and the parents there and stuff. And I just thought, oh, it's so cute. And that like fully made my day better. Super cute. And then I was like, I should collect Pokemon, but the fun's gone out of it because you can't buy them anywhere, because apparently everyone like scalpers get them and sell them for crazy money, so like they're just sold out everywhere. So it's like, oh, I can't be bothered, because I would just do it for fun. I don't want it to be stressful, you know. New licenses. Yeah, but we're a bit broke at the moment. Even though it told me to get new licenses, I think we need to do books first. So let's get some kids books in and some other books we haven't had yet. Let's look at the prices and go for what's currently on offer and get those in. The shelves are emptying out quickly. I guess I could put the price up if we're selling so much. Like, let's just go up a little bit in profit and see if we still sell. Oh goodness, this is how it happens, isn't it? Capitalism. Jesus. We'll go up by 20% on everything. And see if people still get them. Times are changing. Inflation, right? Oh, is that an empty box? In the bin. Okay, it's actually really good profit on the kids' book already, even before that 10% increase. Just so we can get back into the graces of earning some money here in the shop. And designing. Definitely should have expanded into these 4 bookshelves, but that's fine. Oh, gotta pay our bills. Have we 5 days remaining? Employee wages. Okay, let's do that. Let's make sure they're paid and taken care of. And other locations. So we're in France right now. And when you get to level 10, you can open other shops elsewhere in the world and a cafe at level 25. But it said on the menu screen, cafe coming soon, so I don't know if that's in the game already. I guess you could also expand to have different, another cashier, so that people aren't queuing up for as long. But whilst we're selling out of books faster than I can buy them again, it makes sense to just leave it as just the one, I think. Let's just buy a couple of boxes of these, because they're cheap right now. And fill our shelves up with the Dankenstein. Ba-da-bum. The most exciting thing about coming up with like ideas and stuff is wanting to share them, but I do also, just to go back to that, it's very important sometimes not to, because sometimes you get that little bit of a thrill or the satisfaction out of sharing the idea, which is why I personally never really say, I'm doing this new channel over here, like that'll be out soon, come and join it. Like I'll do it for months before I'm like, hey, there's a movie channel by the way that I'm doing, and it's over here, and there's like 2-3 videos already. I think I had like 3 or 4 videos on the movie channel before I shared it. Made my TikTok in complete secrecy and privacy and just for myself. I always start things just for me from scratch and don't share anything. And I think that helps. I think that helps retain some of the power that you need and the motivation to like actually do the thing and not just talk about the thing, if that makes sense. So that's a good tip as well if anyone's trying to do anything in this crazy year. Dankenstein with a Dracula voice for some reason. Flagella on the shelf. People still buying it. I guess I was selling everything too cheap. And it's important that we have the kids' books available to encourage the children to read the future. Oh, one more. Almost about to finish our Thursday. We'll do a full week, I think. See how it is. As shop sims go, this has been pretty fun. The reason that I actually jumped into this as well was I saw it had overwhelmingly positive reviews on Steam. And I thought, if this game sucked and it was a really crappy shop one, there are so many shop sims now. I think someone must just sell this asset pack and people can like flip it quickly into a game. There's so many different shop and cooking and restaurant sim games now. But generally Steam reviews, if they're good, are usually like an indication of it not being a total slop game. So I was like, I'll jump into it. We like books, we like sims. But it's been a pretty quiet start to January for games. Because obviously I do the recommendations as well on TikTok and Instagram of like games that are coming out and game announcements and stuff, and there really hasn't been much at all. Aside from me like not having a ton of motivation to start the year, there just hasn't been much to get inspired about, you know. So I've only just started posting there again as well, stuff that I've been finding or have been meaning actually to post about for a while and haven't, is mostly what I'm doing. rather than new stuff. And it's just funny because there's so much pressure that comes with the new year for you to be new year, new you, and like, why aren't you chasing your dreams yet and doing all of this stuff when it really is hibernation time? And lots of industry and things like that that inspire you and get you excited also haven't really started up yet. Like, even nature is sleeping and is relaxed, and somehow you're supposed to be jumping out of bed at 6 a.m. and going for a run before you go to your day job and then coming home and hustling. And it just doesn't work like that, you know? So give yourself a break. Just take a nice deep breath and let the time pass. You know, it'll come. Once the sun comes out, you're going to feel so much better come spring. Sun was literally out the other day and I was like, going for a walk. It gave me so much energy. Like Superman. I recharge like a solar battery. Straight out the door, shoes on. So give yourself that time, you know. Don't beat yourself up for taking a little bit longer to get started in this year. Life's hard enough as it is. We got a new rare book and it's... what is it? Ego, oh, it's going to be Pride and Prejudice. Ego and Bigotry, I would guess, is Pride and Prejudice. Jane Austen. Big fan of Pride and Prejudice now. Never thought I would be. Pride and Prejudice was like one of the, maybe I think the third or fourth book that I tried to read. It might have even been the second book as a bonus episode. And it was so hard to read 5 years ago. And I went back to it 5 years later and read the whole thing and loved it. But when I first tried to read it, it was really difficult. Some of the classic books are really hard because they have older ways of speaking, run-on sentences, especially reading them out loud is kind of difficult. They're quite wordy, you know, different things. Some books I'll be looking up how to pronounce something. It's just like words, crazy old words to say. But once you get the rhythm of it and the cadence and you get into it, it's incredibly rewarding. Incredibly rewarding. Alright, we're closed for the day. That's a good day. We still got some stuff on the shelf. Good work, good work. Let's move into Friday in the Down to Sleep bookshop. And we've made ourselves back up to $1,000, baby. Well, let's get some kids' books in. Let's get some more variety on the shelves. In another box. Spend half our money here. And the shop is level 8. Oh, no rare. Dun, dun, dun. And then I was like, what other card games are there? Because I just want like the fun of opening a pack and maybe getting something. Not in a way of like money, but just for like the thrill. And then just nothing else really caught my eye, so I kind of gave up. There goes that dream. But yeah, I guess if you had any Pokemon cards or were into it, that's fun. I like people being into stuff is really the thing of it. I find it very satisfying to watch someone either enjoy something they love, talk about something they love. Oh no, these are the kids' books. Take different shelf. There we go. It's one of my favorite things in the world, you know. And it's a shame that we live in a time of culture where that is kind of considered cringe, and people will judge, you know, look at this guy did a reaction for this thing and he's crying over the trailer, or blah blah blah, you know. Oh, look at this girl being joyful about something. Ah, what a loser. It's like, what? Like liking things. Be a nerd, be a geek, let yourself be joyful about whatever it is, as long as that thing isn't hurting people or animals or yourself, you know. But I mean, I guess you can do it to yourself within reason, but you know, others mainly. Leave the world in a better place than you found it, and as long as your special interest is along those lines, fill your boots is what I say. And I personally love to see it. And you know that it's true when you enjoy it and you know nothing about it, you know? But just enjoying someone else enjoy that thing has its own inherent power that doesn't require you to know what it is. You can just enjoy their enjoyment. That's the beauty of it. It really is. We're open. With $200 and a song in our heart, dear employee. Let's have a spiffing Friday at 8 AM and make some money. The shop is at level 8 and let's not be late to open the gate and let people in. She thinks this price is too much and she does not want to buy it. It's a sin to be a capitalist. So we take down the price and see if someone thinks it's nice to buy the Lord. And it's not that Pride and Prejudice book. I need to get some new glasses. I realized I've been wearing the same pair of glasses for like perhaps the last 8 years. Which is bad, ain't it? I mean, it's not really, as long as they're lasting, but I want a new look. Thought it's been a long time since I bought a new pair of glasses. I had my eyes tested. I'm pretty sure I need a slightly different prescription. It's actually only one of my eyes. I realized this when I was out the other day, and I was sat, and I was looking at a sign, and I was changing from the left to the right eye, closing one and opening the other. And I thought, I can read that sign in my left eye, but if I close it and look just through my right, it's blurry. So actually, one of my eyes is better than the other, and I don't know what that means. Did I hurt that eye, or is that normal? Because one of my eyes, I probably wouldn't need glasses. I'm going to do it right now. I'm lifting up the glasses, and I'm looking in the left eye, and I can read that screen. And if I go to the right eye, it's kind of blurry. But it's from a distance. I realized I needed glasses back when I was working in London, and I would be getting the bus home, and I'd be standing at the bus stop, and the bus was having to get so close before I could recognize the number, and I was like, oh no, I need glasses. After years inside playing video games and being addicted to MMOs, I thought, oh dear, I've gone out into the outside world. But things have changed. My eyesight has degraded. And I must go for an eye test. I wonder if we get another license for something, if we'll make more money. Let's get Oscar Twist, which is obviously Oliver Twist, and get that book on the shelf. It's 81. I do wonder if different genres are exciting, or if people buy more of them. Let's go. Let's get some more books. So yeah, I gotta go get an eye test. I'm always like scared of the eye test because I hate the thing where they do where it goes in your eyeball and it makes me jump. Because I jump very easily, don't know if you know this. And that always like freaks me out. That's why I haven't been, to be honest with you. Don't blow in my eye, you know? Oliver, please sir, can I have some more? Put this in the bin. Alright, selling well. Only making 5. I reckon we could go up a little bit. People don't seem to be complaining too much about the profit. Does that change it for all? It does. Does it everywhere? I'm glad that it just automatically like changes the shelf to that book as well. When you put it on it. It's pretty great. So what else have we been getting? You got large? Oh wait, can I put stuff? Oh. Right. I see now. Okay, so actually that's why it had me buy this shelf, is so I can clean up after myself like that. Okay, I didn't mean to paint the wall. Okay, and then so we've been living in all of this mess and paint everywhere, and didn't need to, but that's okay. Right, what else have we got in here that should be paying better attention, I think? We've got chairs. Oh, can people sit in here if I buy a chair and a rug? and a plant and a light. Will people come and hang out? Hang on. Oh, this is like a little a reading area as well, so we can have little author visits and they can read. Okay, let's get the chair. This queue's getting long, isn't it? Oh, if the cat goes in the chair, that would be so cute. Right, let me take over here and get this done. The queue's getting a bit big. Dun, 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 dun. Take my breath away. Hello. There we go. No change on the 133.70. Someone came prepared. Thank you very much, dear. $1. There you go. Boom, 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 boom. Money received 60. Change of 3. 46. Bit annoying. Come better prepared next time. I'm only sure when we have a litter tray when there's a perfectly good set of flower gardens out front, but there you go. It stinks in here. Right, 6 pence. Easily the worst part of having a cat is that it's tray, and there it goes. It heard me talking and it went right straight in there to do a big old stinking poop, let me tell you. So the other thing is they do after every time you change it, they go, thanks very much. Thanks, Dad. No clean litter for me. Oh, he's done it again. 473. Oh dear. 7. There we go. Employee watching me like, bloody idiot, thinks he can do it faster than me. Taking twice as long. Queue's getting even longer. Making mistakes. And he took this job from me, hey? Who does he think he is? Let me tell you. Comes in here once a week, collects the money and pays the bills, and then takes my job and thinks he can do it better than annoying. And that's how unions start. 1694. Here we go. 100 change of 10, 5, 1, 2, 50, and a 6. Pretty proud of that one. Pretty proud of that one, I'm not gonna lie. Exact money, that's what we love to see, darling. See you later. There we go. Exact money, you heard me. Beautiful. What do you got? Bookstore's empty. Right, back to work here. Papa's got to order some more books. We're in the money. We're in the money. Wait, I thought you said do everything just because you love it. Don't you just love opening a bookstore and selling the books? Yeah, I mean, we're in the books. We're in the books, okay? That's what I said. Starts getting a laugh like Jeff Bezos. Oh dear. This is just how Amazon began. The downfall. Next he'll be going to space and cracking open a bottle of champagne obnoxiously and awkwardly and ignoring William Shatner whilst he tries to talk about the beauty of Earth from space and how we're all together in mankind. Okay, everything's running well in the shop. Oh, lovely. Can we sit here? We can't sit here. And I haven't seen anyone else sit there either, which is a shame. But the shelves are full and things are going. And then I guess you get to level 10 and you go to another location and you open another shop and you get another cat and you get even more books and we should pay our bills. And I guess you would recruit more staff. Well, yeah, I guess if you get someone who stocks the shelves, then you're kind of just standing here buying the books and not doing anything, you know? It seems like you can get to the place really quickly of just having staff in and you just kind of stand here and order books. Oh, let's do another used books and see if we get anything. Let's do a couple of boxes. Welcome to the video, guys. Today, opening a couple of blind boxes of used books. We've got 4 packs we're opening up. Super rare used book collection to see if we get anything special here today. First box, here we go. We've got nothing. And there's nothing rare in there. I'm just going to go womp womp. Probably should have left it and sold it sealed, but we're going to keep going and open another box. And, oh, we've got a rare, guys. We've got 2 rares. Oh my god, it's a god pack. That's crazy. The girl with the Hydra tattoo. Looks like the girl with the dragon tattoo. Which is a real book, you know. Alright, used books on the shelves. Rare used book. Oh my gosh, a new tome. 15% increase of all book sales for the value. That's pretty good. That's probably better than 10% off the books that you buy. Really, if you think about it, it's an extra 5%, isn't it? Although 10% discount in apps is also off of furniture. But I wonder if you could have 2. Maybe we'll get another pedestal eventually. That will help us to get our money back up. Oh, a rare book. The Dulling. The Dulling by who? Stephen Queen. Oh, The Shining. I get it. I got it. And we've got 4 rare books on sale. Oh, snatch that up. For the money. And we're good to go. 20 minutes. Oh, no, wait. Almost binned a load of books. As the day ends. At the end of the week on Friday. Tick-tock. And we're closed. Let the final customers get their books. Something to read for the weekend here. They can sit down. Enjoy. We are closed though, so also don't enjoy for too long if you're not going to buy anything. Hello? Right, you live here now, I guess. End day. Thanks for watching. That's where we put a pin in this one. It feels good to be back with you. Thank you for your patience, and I'm looking forward to making some more videos for you in 2026. There's going to be more to come on the channel, so if you haven't already, please do like and subscribe, or click one of those videos on the screen to go on another adventure with me right now. Or if you wanted to get into some book reading and listening, check out the podcast Down to Sleep everywhere you get podcasts. Until then, thank you, and good night.